The winner's mindset, man. The winning mentality, bro. Like I stated previously, every day is competition. Because there's somebody out there who wants to take your spot. There's an individual out there who desires the things that you already have, bro. They say that second place is the first one to lose. Second place is the first one to lose, bro. The first one to taste defeat. What is it going to be, bro? Do you want to be a winner? Or do you want to be a loser in this life, man? There's only two sides, bro. You get to decide that, man, by the choices that you make on a constant basis, on a daily basis. Consistency. By being consistent, you're setting yourself up for success. By being consistent, you're setting yourself up to become a winner. By being hungry, by being ambitious, by being disciplined, you're setting yourself up to become a winner in this lifetime, man. But when you lose focus, when you out here being reckless, when you're engaging into the activities that you don't need to be engaging in, you're setting yourself up to become a loser in the long run, bro. You might not see it right now. You might not see it right away because you like the flashy cars. You like the flashy jewelry. You like buying that new chain that you really don't need. You don't really see it right now. But as time continues, then you start to go broke. You trying to impress individuals that don't really care about you. You buying cars that you can't afford. You buying a house that you can't afford. You're buying clothes that you don't really need. Trying to look cool, trying to fit in with the crowd. You wasting your time in life, man. You playing with yourself every single day. You wake up and playing with yourself. You have no goals, man. You have no ambitions. You have no dreams of getting better, man. I always say that in every video that we need to get better. The mindset should be, how can I get 1% better? And most importantly, how can I be consistent? How can I be disciplined? How can I be disciplined, man? When you're self-disciplined, you are unstoppable. Because nobody can make you move off your square. Nobody can put you into the wrong direction, bro. You focus, you're grounded. You understand the things that you need to accomplish, the things that you need to do, bro. You have your priorities straight. You're not wasting time with life. You understand that, hey, bro, I need to grind right now. I need to stay focused. I need to put my head down right now so I can have fun in the long run, bro. You want to have fun in the long run, bro. You don't want to have fun right now, bro. I mean, yes, there's always going to be times when you can have fun, but your main objective should be grinding to make as much money as possible, man. Because without money, there's nothing that you can do. Money will solve the majority of your problems. I'm just going to be real. It's going to solve the majority of your problems. Because a lot of problems come from not having money, bro. You stressing over things because you ain't got enough money. You don't have enough money. And then once you learn how to get freedom, financial freedom, then you can have the best of both worlds, because now you have money, but most importantly, you have time to do the things that you desire. See, a lot of individuals, they have time, but they don't have no money. Right? You have time. You got the time because you're not doing nothing with your life. So you got all the time in the world, but you have no money. So you're not being productive. And then you got on the other hand, bro, a lot of people some people they got money, but they ain't got no time to do nothing, bro. But once you can find financial freedom, or you're financially free, where you don't have to be a slave to the system forever, where you're making money constantly, and you unlocked when you beat the whole game, when you have financial freedom, you're successful. Now you have time to do the things that you desire. You're a winner in life. You become successful. You've made it. Being a winner is about accomplishing the things that you desire to accomplish. The goals that you have, you can achieve that, bro. Everybody can. If we stay focused, if we stay dedicated. But it's hard to stay dedicated when you have individuals that's pulling you a certain way. When you have influences who's telling you to go down the wrong path. When you have people in your environment, your circle of influences is dragging you down constantly, bro. You can't win like that. You can't win like that when you have everybody dragging you down. You know, Rollo, he said this. He said, I can't bring everybody to the top. I'm not an elevator. I can't bring everybody to the top with me because I'm not an elevator, bro. I'm not an elevator. Why did he say that? Because there's going to be a lot of individuals that try to drag you down, bro. That's trying to weigh you down, fam. Just like everything has like a weight limit, fam. If there's too many people in the elevator, fam, that thing ain't going to move, bro. It's a weight cap. It's too much weight, bro. People are constantly dragging you down, bro. You got to learn how to cut the loose ends. You got to learn how to cut the dead ends, bro. Cut them off. Cut them off, bro. It's a lot of snakes that's in your circle of influence. And you know they are, bro. You know they snakes, bro. You know that. You understand those aren't your real homeboys or your homegirls, bro. But since y'all grew up together, you feel like you owe them something, fam. You don't owe them nothing, bro. And that's another thing, fam. When you become successful, a lot of people think that you owe them something, bro. Like they just want a handout from you. But they ain't put in no work. They wasn't there when you was grinding 2 jobs for 70 hours a week. But they be there when you trying to go spend the money. They the first one to come. They wasn't there when you was working your 12 to 12. 6 days in a row, bro, because you had to. They wasn't there. They was the same dude that's calling you lame, bro. Man, you lame, bro, because you don't smoke. Bro, you lame because you don't drink. Man, you lame because you don't go out to party. But they broke. But they have nothing going on there. But they have nothing going on for their life. But you lame because you out here doing something. Because you out here getting to the money. But you lame. But you a cornball. Because you don't want to go out and party. Because you don't want to go out and mess with these chicks that ain't no good. That's wasting your time, bro. Messing with these women that's promiscuous, fam. You don't want to waste your time with that. You don't want to give your energy into that nonsense. But you lame, bro. But you a lame. But yet they ain't doing nothing. They standing on the block all day. Yet they ain't doing nothing. They popping pills all day. Yet they ain't doing nothing. And they doing crack all day. Yet they ain't doing nothing. But they holding up some cardboard, wanting you to give them money, bro. Wanting a handout from you, fam. You don't owe nobody nothing in this world, bro. People feel like they're entitled to your success. A lot of people are just like hyenas in this world, bro. You know what hyenas do? Hyenas, they're scavengers, so they wait. They wait until the prey is already killed, and then they come along. That's how a lot of individuals are, fam. They wait until you're already successful, fam, and then they want to hop on your team. Then they want to join on the bandwagon, bro. It's like, for example, if you like sports, it's like a team winning the NBA championship, right? And then all of a sudden you a fan of them. It's the same thing, bro. You want to hop on the team now. Now you want to hop on the team because you see that they're successful. But when they was down, fam, you ain't want nothing to do with them. That's how a lot of people are in this life, man. Stay sucker free, bro. Stay sucker free, fam. Never be a sucker. And understand, fam, your time is going to come, bro. Success is going to happen for you, bro. Speaking into existence, man. Because you can acquire that, bro. Man, never be a sucker, bro. That's my main message of today, fam. It's your boy Keen. I'm out, man.